This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. Hello, it says the second ODI, the West Indies against South Africa. Hello, folks. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Sports City. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back. And the West Indies have reached 281 for 6 after 44.4 overs. Yep, that is right. Shea Hope is on 89 runs. And guess what? In relation to one-day international cricket, Shea Hope has hit 13 ODI centuries. That's right, 13 ODI centuries. His highest score in ODI cricket, 170. That's right, 170. Yeah, that's right. So it's something to make a special note about. So let's talk some records, shall we? As it relates to one-day international cricket, Shea Hope is only behind Chris Gale, Brian Lara, Shivnarayan Chandapal, Desmond Haynes, Viv Richards, Richie Richardson, Ramnir Sarwan, Carl Hooper, Marlon Samuels, and Greenwich as the only batsmen have scored more runs than him in, that's right, one-day international cricket. That's where we are. Yep, that is the situation, folks. That is where we are. So let's go a little bit deeper as it relates to one-day internationals, right? What are those records like in terms of one-day internationals? Well, the most ODI centuries, it's Chris Gale with 25, followed by Brian Lara with 19, Desi Haynes with 17, and you know who's right behind? Shea Hope with 13. If he gets a century today, that would be 14, and still would put him in the trajectory to, that's right, get up to 14 and eventually 26 one-day international hundreds. Kyle Mayers has 2. Kyle Mayers has 2 ODI centuries. Shamar Brooks has 1. Robin Powell has 1. Remember the one that Robin Powell hit against Ireland in the qualifiers in 2018? Yeah. Nicholas Pooran also has 1 as well. The West Indies now 288 for 6 off 45 overs. I'm thinking 330. I do think 330 is something that is realistic, but let's look at the batting. What has the batting been like for the Caribbean side? Well, Brandon King, he made 30 runs. Yeah, Brandon King made 30. Oh, Brian, what's going on, bro? Hope you're doing good. Skipper zoning in on another century. Yep, this will be his 14th century. Chris Gale has the most ODI centuries with, that's right, 25. Brian says, disappointed in those who got starts and then push in. Yep, you're right. Because if you look at the scores that they made, Brandon King 30, Cal Mayers 36, Shamar Brooks a duck, Shea Hope 95 from 99 deliveries. Honestly, I've been critical as it relates to Shea Hope's strike rate, and we've often said that he is the glue of this team. However, I do believe that when you are at a stage, when you have faced at least 80 deliveries, you need to be striking at a runner ball. And his strike rate is under a runner ball, so I think it should be better than what it is at this point in time. Nicholas Pooran, 39 runs. Robman Powell, 46. Jason Holder, 15. And Akil Hussain is now at the crease. The batsmen to come, Odin Smith, Yannick Carrier, and Alzari Joseph. So that is the batting lineup for the Caribbean side. Bit surprised that Akil Hussein came in before Odin Smith, because Odin Smith, has the ability to strike the ball, especially within the latter overs. Odin Smith has the ability to do that. So I'm quite disappointed that he has not been able to get an opportunity at bat. But it's 5 overs to go, and the score is 288 for 6. That's 288 for 6. I think 320 is definitely something worth attaining to. So let's hope that is something that can be going, So yeah. Well, that's the situation. So let's see. Let's see how everything works out. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we are now. Tabrai Shamsi 1 for 50. If you look at the bowling options, you have Kautsa 3 for 57, Bjorn 14, 2 for 57, Tabrai Shamsi 1 for 50. Marco Janssen has also taken just a wicket a while ago, so Akil Hussein is gone. Leg before for 2 for the Liver. So now the West Indies 288 for 7. Odin Smith is going to be the next man that comes in. And we know Odin Smith has the ability to strike the ball, don't we? Yep, Odin Smith has the ability to strike the ball long. Yes, about the strike rate, but that could be due to wickets falling at critical stages and having to rebuild. Fair, I can accept that. What are your thoughts about the new assistant coach? All right, for me personally, it's early days, so I think it's difficult to cast early judgment. I'm happy that Andre Coley is in the hot seat. Honestly, I'm very happy for Andre Coley. I think he is deserving of this opportunity. And I can genuinely see that there is some tangible progress. I honestly think so. Trevor Penny, I'm looking forward to this. Brian Lara, performance mentor, fielding coach Ryan Griffith, bowling coach Roddy Estwick. I'm still trying to think about Roddy Estwick. Why is he the bowling coach? Somebody that has never played 37 first-class matches and was not outstanding, if you understand what I mean. This has been an ongoing question for years. Jimmy Adams, brilliant, director of cricket. Andre Coley, head coach, brilliant at his role, and did a great job in terms of him playing for the Jamaican outfit. But yeah, that's what I found. Akil is a decent batsman, and maybe the left-right combination is what they're looking at while Akeem came before Smith. Okay, that is something that possibly was analysed there. Okay, so Dean Smith is off the mark. So the Caribbean side now 289 for 7 of 45.3 overs. Technically, you could say this is Shea Hope's second match as captain. The first match was rained out. So we'll see how this opportunity goes in relation to the captaincy obligation, commitment. Yeah. So yeah. Akil is decent, yeah. 280. And let's hope Shea Hope can get over the line now with the century. That would be fantastic if he can just get over the line with the century. All will be well. All we need to do is get the century. All right, so what's going on now? West Indies versus South Africa. Shea Hope just inching away, not too far. Shea Hope, not far from a century. $292 for 7. 4 overs to go. Shea Hope on 98. They call the 90s the nervous 90s. So if he can push to get to 99, fantastic. Weston is now 292 for 7. I still think 320. 320, 330 is something that should be realistic. Good morning. How are you doing, Sir Imran? So, here we are. The West Indies. 292 for 7. 4 overs to go. 4 overs to go. It's been quite a journey in relation to West Indies coaching history, hasn't been? From Kenai in the 90s to Andy Roberts, Malcolm Marshall, Viv Richards interim in 99, Roger Harper in the 2000s, Gus Logie, Bennett King was in charge 2004 to 2007. David Moore was interim, as you guys would remember. After that, we have John Dyson, and then David Williams was an interim. Then came Otis Gibson, 2010 to 2014. You know, Otis Gibson's history, especially playing in England and what the reputation that he has in England. And then after Otis Gibson, Phil Simmons came in, won a T20 trophy. Then Stuart Law came in the year after. Nick Pothas as interim, and Richard Pybus. And then after Richard Pybus, Floyd Reefer. And after Floyd Reefer, Phil Simmons for 3 years. And here we are again with Andre Coley. Can you believe this is the first time that we're having a Jamaican as coach? Just let that sink in. First time that we're having a Jamaican as coach. Okay, so Shea Hope has reached 99, but Dean Smith is out. Bowled by Shamsi. 1. So the Western is now 293 for 8. Another wicket falls. Yeah, another wicket falls. Absolutely unbelievable. 293 for 8. That's 293 for 8. Very unfortunate. Can West Indies get to 300 now? Alzar Joseph, okay, he's off the mark right away. Alzar Joseph is off the mark right away. It's over to Shea Hope. Can he get to 3 figures? His 14th ODI international century. Shea Hope averages 50 in ODI cricket, 105 matches, and he's hit 4,407 runs to date. High score is 170. Remember that partnership he had with Brandon King? Yep, Brandon King and Shea Hope. They had 300 runs together as a partnership. Against Ireland a couple of years ago. You guys remember that? 2019, thereabouts. was really good. A good partnership. Highest partnership in ODI history. So it stands that Chris Gayle and Marlon Samuels, that's the highest partnership in ODI cricket history. Then behind them, it's John Campbell and Shea Hope. Not Brian King, but John Campbell. Yeah. That was 2019. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, it was quite a day. And Shea Hope has brought up 3 figures. Century is up. Yep, Shea Hope has brought up 3 figures. His 14th international century. And now the West Indies can now look to get to over 300 runs. That's the next objective that needs to be made. 3 overs to go. 3 overs to go. Can we get to 315? 315, I would take that. If you can get to 315, I think that would be reasonable. That would be realistic. 315 runs. Alzara Joseph can hit the ball. So why not? Why not? I say it's possible. So let's go for it. Let's see what happens. All right, the 300 is up. The big 6 from Shea Hope. All right, 300 up. Cool. 301. 17 balls. I run a ball at 17 balls, you get to 318, right? But I'm saying, can we get to 315? Could we get to 315? I would take 315. Would you guys take 315? Yeah, I remember Shamsi playing in the CPL, even from 2015, remember? 2015 when he was with St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. Yeah. Yeah. That's how our captain has to play. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. West Indies' highest total in ODI cricket is 389, which was set back in 2018, 2019, when England toured the Caribbean. This is February 2019. The English team, they made 418 for 6 from their 50 overs. And then with the bat, well, the Caribbean side were bowled out for 389. Chris Gayle made 162 runs. 162 runs. Carlos Brathwaite, 50. Ashley Nurse, 43 were the other persons. But Bishu, Cottrell, Shane Thomas did not add to the totals at all. So that's where we are. Last time we saw Carlos Brathwaite in an ODI match, 2019, same, in T20 as well. Yep, it's been a while since we saw Carlos Brathwaite in national colours, regional colours. 305 for 8 now, rotating the strike. Okay, still 3 balls left in the over, so 2.5 overs left in the innings. 305 for 8. That's 305 for 8. Shea Hope now 110. Still think 315, 320. Let me know, you guys, your thoughts in the comments. You guys think 320 is realistic? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's see what you guys have to say. What target is good enough for the West Indies? 330? Let us know what you guys have to say. I'm eager to hear what you guys feel. And also, do you guys remember that partnership between John Campbell and Shea Hope? Let us know if you guys remember that game in particular. John Campbell and Shea Hope, where Ireland actually won the toss and elected to bowl. And the runs just continued to flow. John Campbell was hitting the ball immaculately. and Shea Hope was rotating the strike effectively as well. And interestingly in that game, they weren't batting at 6 runs and over until quite later in the stage, until they reached the 30 over mark. They were going at just a shade under a run a ball. But they picked things up quite steadily. Shea Hope got to a century first, of 112 balls, and John Campbell got to a century of 99 deliveries. So John Campbell getting there a little bit quicker than Shea Hope in that game. And then after that, they took a liking to George Dockrell and McCarthy, and the runs just continued to flow consistently. They got to the 300 mark off 42 overs. We got to the 300 mark in this game of 45, 46 overs. Well, in the 48th over, I should say. John Campbell took a liking. Both of them got past 150 quite well. And then it was John Campbell that was the first to go, as he departed for 179 off 137 balls. Shortly after that, it was Shea Hope. Shea Hope departed after that for 170. Yep. 2 overs to go. Weston is now at 310 for 8. 330. Is 330 realistic? Or are we going to stick with the 320? Let us know what you guys have to say. Because Alzar Joseph is more than happy to just push the ball around if needs be. Or even pick up some runs, because his highest score, remember, is 49. Alzar Joseph, and his highest score is 49 in ODI cricket. He's also scored a test half century, So he's capable, more than capable of the bat. And another 6. Alzar Joseph hits a 6, so 317 for 8. Okay, all right. We'll be playing Afghanistan in the UAE. Today is the PSL finals. Yeah, we think we're doing Lahore or Multan. Let's go Lahore. Yeah. But yeah, 317 for 8, 318 for 8. 9 deliveries to go, perhaps 330. 330. 330 is a realistic target. 330 is a realistic target. Why not? Why not? Why not get to 330? Why not? Let's put South Africa under some pressure. 330. Yeah. Yeah. You guys remember when Alzar Joseph in the second test against Bangladesh in 2021, the partnership he had with Joshua Da Silva, and how he was able to garner valuable runs? You guys remember that, right? And he played some fantastic shots. Even a lot of people were saying that maybe he should put the bowling down and just focus on the batting. I heard those conversations on the island, especially with the quality of strokes that he was playing. But this is not new to us, right? Because we saw him bat at the Under-19 World Cup in 2016, and we're able to see how he was able to put in a good performance. He got a 50, remember, in that game, and he just kept going. He just kept going. He just kept going. Remember, he just kept going. Got to the 60s, got to the 70s in good succession. Raheem Cornwall joined him at the crease, and then just kept on batting. Got into the 80s as the West Indies were looking at 400 runs in the game, And then got to 82, and that was that. Unfortunately, he had to depart for 82. $319 for 8. That's $319 for 8 right now. 319 for 8. Go. 330. Get to 330, we're in business. Get to 330, and we are in business. Shea Hope can even swing his bat 2 times, and bam, 330 is there. But my question though, Imran, is why? Why is that the case when the West Indies are above South Africa right now in relation to the ICC Cricket World Super League? Why would they have to do that? South Africa has to go and win games in order to overtake the West Indies. So why is that being said? 1 over to go. 2 runs. Shea Hope now moving to 115. So 321. All right. 321. 330. Getting to 330 now, I would say, okay, this is a good look, you know? This is something we can work on. Yeah. Let's see how everything goes, right? Yep. $324 for 8. All right. 324 for 8. 325 now for 8. 2 balls to go. Can we get to that magic 330? Remember, I've been banging on 330 for some time. 2 balls to go. 325 for 8. Alrighty. 2 balls to go. 2 balls to go. ICC needs to work on the rules because West Indies play out again. Yeah, but who does South Africa have to play? Who does South Africa have left to play? And that's a 6. Who do they have to play? There we go, folks. Bang, bang. A 4 and a 6 from Shea Hope to end innings 335. I'll take that. 335 for 8. I think that is okay. Yep. Yeah. So I'm okay with that. How do you guys feel about that total? 335 for 8. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Let us know what you guys have to say. Let me know. 335 for 8. How are you guys feeling about that score? Yeah, right now West Indies is number 8. So 335 for 8 off their 50 overs. The West Indies. I do think, though, that in terms of the middle order batting, we should have had a couple of them that have kicked on. And maybe in the grand scheme of things, 350 should have been what achieved. But 335, we take that and we press forward. How do you guys feel about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about that. How do you guys feel about that? How South Africa can automatically qualify for the Cricket World Cup? A lot of people have been asking about that. Well, it's going to take a lot of work because West Indies have completed their Super League fixtures. South Africa. A few. So let's see. Let's see how things look. But let me know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me how you feel about this. 335 for 8. Give me your thoughts. Okay, guys, 335 is a good total. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Sport City for more content. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.